In this video, I'm going to show you how I airbrushed this basic Stormy cloud artwork. Let's get into it right now. So to create my simple cloud effect, I've got an A3 canvas and I'm going to be using some Payne's Grey by Trident. And what I want to do with that Payne's Grey is I just want to fog in some of these areas and essentially leaving some negative space, so some white of the canvas. And I'm trying to create a bit of a cloudy pattern. Spots. I'm not super close at this stage, I'm just sketching with my airbrush. Now this effect will work with any grey. I just chose to use Payne's Grey because I like the look of it and I like the fact that it is a bit of a cooler grey. And you can make up any pattern, you don't have to follow this exactly. That's why I like this effect, it's nice and easy. Perfect for beginners to have a go. And I'm just going to start working in some softer ones in amongst here, still leaving a lot of that white. My overspray is going to fill a lot of that white area, which is what I want. I'll go a little bit sharper in here, which will obviously darken off this part of the cloud. So it's just a great effect that you can use for a lot of your backgrounds. You could also experiment with the same technique, just using brighter colours. So instead of doing something like this where it's more of a stormy cloud, you could use a blue and get that brighter tone so that it looks more like just a nice sunny day. Just filling in a couple more of these gaps. I'm still a fair distance away, anywhere from sort of 20 to 30 centimetres. So to fast track your learning, you can definitely check out our online airbrushing course at airbrushasilum.thinkific.com. Now I'm going to add in some white. And now I want to do some white highlights, but I also want to get a bit of a sharper edge in sections. So I'm just going to use some paper towel, tear it, try and get some cloudy type of shapes in there. Like that, that's a bit better. And I'm going to kind of scrunch that up and then hit these areas. Bit of freehand as well. Work that in first. Again, a mixture of freehand plus using the paper template. Keep going with that white. And keep stepping back from your work and squinting your eyes so that you can see the overall big picture. It'll cut out all the detail and you can just sort of see the shapes and shadows and see if you are on the right track. I'm going to work a bit brighter in some of these areas, so up a bit closer just to get that sharper, more defined highlight. Now I'm going to use some cobalt blue, and what the cobalt blue is going to do is I'm going to just tint the sky a little bit. So aiming for some of those darker areas. Now you could just leave it like that, but I want to add in some lightning. You could also bring in a darker tone, but I like the way this looks. I don't want to go too dark with it. So I'm just going to come in now, create a bit of a glow with that white. Re-highlight the areas around where the lightning's coming from. With white, you generally have to go over it a few times to get it nice and bright. So this will probably be the hardest part when it's just starting out. Don't get disheartened, just do some practice runs on a bit of paper next to your work before you go on the actual canvas. And I'll have another one coming out of here as well. And now I want to brighten up anywhere where that lightning is. I'm just doing that freehand. Again, up nice and close. Some highlights and other parts of the clouds as well. And now to complete that lightning, just chase back over it and give it a bit of a glow.